You mentioned Romine being a potential backup there. Would you be comfortable with him opening day as your primary backup, or do you feel like you need to have a backup first baseman on the roster?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think Rowe would be our primary. I think there's right. There'll be, there's depending on how our roster shakes out, obviously, and who's here in the end. I would say Tyler Austin has a real opportunity. We talk about Bird and some of the injuries he's had. Tyler Austin's had some freakish injuries that have happened to him, but the power's real, and I think there's a real opportunity because that depth's lacking a little bit. That he's going to have a chance to, to prove that he belongs here as well. But we'll see. I mean, I would like to think that we'll keep Rowe as an emergency option, hopefully not our second option.
Dave in the middle.
Back to Torres and Andujar, 50 at-bats in spring training where they hit 220 or 320 isn't going to tell you a lot. So what will they have to show you to make that opening day roster?
I think there's a look to what it looks like. I think I trust our evaluators. I trust our front office, myself, our coaching staff. I trust our eyes and what we'll see out of them. Performance obviously matters to a degree, but it is a super small sample size and varying, different kind of situation than you would see during a regular season. So, I feel like if either one of those guys were to be on our opening day roster, it would be clear, I think, in our eyes and probably somewhat of a consensus that, hey, man, there's no denying that these guys belong on this club.
George.
Would you be comfortable playing Austin in the outfield too?
He'll get some work out there. Yeah, I think it's important for him to get out there. He could see some time in right field. Important to add to his versatility. And
that versatility would help him make a club, maybe.
Absolutely, yeah, that would be something we'd want to see.
Who else? Eric.
Aaron, a weekend, any injuries, guys banged up, et cetera?
Say it again.
Any injuries, guys that are banged up a weekend?
Overall, the ones we've announced, obviously, guys that are behind with, Abreu and Estrada and a couple others. But for the most part, we had the one day where CeCe had the ankle, but he's, back in PFPs now. He's throwing all his pens. He's getting ready to throw a sim game. So, knock on wood, all in all, we've gotten through these first few days pretty well.
Back to Brendan.
Will you have Andujar work out at first base?
Yeah, I think he'll probably do some work on backfields and stuff. So it's not something that's foreign to him. He's done that in the past. So yeah, I mean, how much will we see him in a game out there? Maybe, maybe not. But he'll definitely at least get some work on the backfields to keep him sharp over there if we got ourselves in a situation.
Sweeney.
Just because I've been asked this by a lot of different people.
Yeah.
You have Judge and Stanton who you're rotating through right field, DH.
Mm-hmm.
Why isn't first base an option for either of those two guys for you? Or is it?
Yeah, I would say it's not. I just view those guys as outfielders, and I think that's where their skill set sets up. I don't think we want to mess too much with two elite level players, obviously, and start moving them around too much. I struggle with the fact already enough of, taking any or both of them out of their comfort zone if we flirt with left field or any other spot out there as it is. But for me, it's why. I mean, it's an easy call for us to say that's not on the table.